What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Suika Game. I haven't played this game in a while, but you know what? It's always fun to come back. Feeling pretty energized. It's almost as if I drank a big pot of coffee. Though, to be fair, I do kind of prefer tea, if you know what I mean. Actually, if I'm really thinking about it, I like coffee and I like tea, as Blues Traveler would say. I'm a centrist in this debate. And we already got our one Blues Traveler reference out of the way, so I'm already feeling pretty good. You always got to get those out as fast as possible. By the way, speaking of Blues Traveler, speaking of Runaround, if you were like a crazy guy watching my videos, don't look up the Runaround music video, because last thing I want is to get raked over the coals for something like that. And I know how some people operate. Believe you me, I have no idea what you're talking about. That's a little bit of compliance, just in case. I also do not have a Patreon account, so there's no way I could have possibly been doing what you're assuming. Anyway, on a lighter note, speaking of the Runaround music video, I was scrolling through some movies lately, and you ever notice how much like modern Wizard of Oz stuff there is nowadays? Like, I know there was that like Wicked movie that came out, and like that's not really what I was talking about. I was talking about like whatever it was called, like Legend of Oz Steam Train Adventure or something. We Got a Pineapple. I've never heard of that movie before, and I don't know how they got William Shatner to do like anything in that movie, but I gotta say I'm pretty impressed. I might check it out in the future, but I won't, to be completely honest, because I really couldn't care less, if I'm keeping it real. I think there was another one in my scrolling called like something Oz Return of Dorothy, which sounds like a horror movie title, to be completely honest, but it kind of looked the same as that steam train crap. But like, I don't know if it was made by the same guys. Drop it in the comments if you're like Mr. IMDB, then correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm genuinely in the dark, man. I'm a movie philistine. And honestly, I'm pretty content with that. Like, do I really need to know what everyone was feeling during the production of something? Or like some other like fun fact that you could only find on IMDb? That doesn't really impact my thoughts on the movie at all. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll work in like bar trivia, but I'm not old enough to drink, so so it doesn't affect me. All right. Let's keep it going. We got some momentum going here. Let's match those cherries up. Like some guy that's like trapped in Vegas or something. Oh, like the Twilight Zone. What's it called? I think it was The Fever. That strawberry's gonna tee me if you're picking up what I'm putting down. All right. Do something like that. Do something like this. Maybe get those two apples to touch. Give me an Asian pear, then get those two Asian pears to touch. Then we'll work from there. Oh, you are teasing me. There we go. We got ourselves a peach. We are in Peach City. We are impeached. Call me president or whatever. 2 pineapples, which are almost gonna touch melon. Okay, and then we could get a pineapple here. We're feeling pretty good. It was all because of that compliance statement at the beginning. But I mean, I'm feeling better than James Brown right now. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. I thought the strawberry would have sank, but the only thing that's sinking is my heart. If you know what I mean. We're gonna do something like that. Then we get you in here. Okay. This is a tight squeeze, but we got ourselves a pineapple. I don't know how we're feeling, but it cannot be good. I know I just said I was feeling better than James Brown, but now I'm not so sure. Now I'm feeling like, I don't know, some emo musician. I don't listen to that crap. So I don't know any examples, but like, believe you me, if I had an example, I would have said it. So you gotta fill in the gaps, man. That's right, you, the viewer. I like to keep my show interactive. I don't really care much about keeping it entertaining, as you could clearly tell. But I want you to have a hand in your own suffering. We are at 1907 points. We could crack the dreaded 2000. Will it happen though, or will we get snubbed like in the previous episode that we did? I think now we just got to go for matches. We're getting like this close to a space program right now with that apple. Yeah, space program right there, but we did crack 2000. I'm fine with that. Let's restart. Let's do a little bonus area. A little bonus round, you know how it is. Let's keep it going. See if we will come out with a parting gift. Like a game show contestant with a parting gift. I could not believe my eyes. You know, maybe that's my New Year's resolution. I didn't really do any of that stuff for New Year's. Maybe my New Year's resolution is going to be to learn all the words to Run Around by Blues Traveler. I got to do that, and then there's, what's it called? Thank God I'm a Country Boy by John Denver. That I also got to learn, but we'll cross that bridge when I get there. Don't say anything, all right? I'm not thinking of anything, and you shouldn't be thinking of anything either. All right, give me a grape down there. Give me a strawberry down there. Okay. We're fine. We're chilling. We're not chilling particularly well, but we are chilling. I could get an Asian pear here. And that also gave me an apple. We're really coming into our own here. Me when I'm a real estate agent after a long day of work, and I go to one of the properties I own. Is that anything? Or am I just talking nonsense here? Don't bounce like that, man. Now I gotta get an apple on this side. Now we're waiting for a decapon. Or we're waiting on a grape. Or we're waiting on a strawberry, which we get immediately, and that is Asian Pear City. Also known as... that I really don't know. I was trying to think of a place in Asia that kind of sounds like the letter 2, the number 2. Oh my goodness. It's over. We got an Asian pear though. It is far from over. I don't know what it is. I'm feeling the highs and the lows today. It is a very bipolar episode of Suika Game today. Or something. Alright, give me a melon. We got a melon decently quickly, which I'm certainly not complaining about. Though usually when you get the melon quickly, you're hard-pressed to find anything else. That apple barely fits in there, man. I'm going to do this. That worked shockingly well. Now we're going to do this, which is a little tough. No, it is not. Okay. I think we're still going to put you on this side. Now that strawberry's going to kick me in the rear. No, it isn't. That strawberry's actually going to really help me out. There we go. There we go. Alright, grape it. Hey. Anyway, enough of that. We are going to do something like that. We are going to put an orange in the orange hole. Put a square peg in a square-shaped hole. It's like, what's it called? Idiocracy, the test, right? And there was that one guy just sitting there on the peg hole game. I don't know the official name for it, so that's what we're going to call it, even though I'm certainly not going to like it. This has not been... This has just kind of been the episode that is the pinnacle of messing up my words. What can I say? How emblematic of everything that I kind of stuttered on that one. Now I'm talking like William Shatner. Speaking of William Shatner, we talked about him at the beginning of the episode. See, it all comes full circle. Drop a cherry right down there. Give me a decapon. Give me a grape. We'll do that. We'll do this. Then we'll do this. Then we'll do this. Probably shouldn't have done that. Now we got to do something like that. None of this is looking good. We're going to do that. Then we're going to do this. Give me an apple. Then we're going to do this. And now we're basically just hoping for an orange. I said we're hoping for an orange. We're holding out for one, basically. It is getting absurdly desperate right now. Drop a guy right in there. That's going to give me one orange. This is going to give me not another orange. What am I talking about? Do something like that. Do something like this. Don't give me a space program. Don't give me a space program. Okay. Could get a peach right now. We're at 1890 points. That is like the Wild West. Wild West years. Okay. It's not going to be easy, but we can beat 2,000 points. We choose to beat 2,000 points, not because it's easy, but because it's hard. No, we do not. That is 1,951. And I think we will call it for today. I will see you guys on the next adventure.